Hello and welcome inside the Arctic Edge this evening for some ACHA Men's Division I hockey featuring the visiting Oklahoma Sooners against the UCO Broncos. We're glad you tuned in tonight. Broncos looking to complete a sweep of the Sooners on the season. Game number 4 of 4. Won last night 4-1. Rebound right in front for the Sooners. Swiveled in front. Fondrel. Nice save there by Pendleton. Keep them out of the score. But the Sooners got an early start here. Not the start you're looking for if you're a Bronco. But they escape. Just 30 seconds into this one. Down in front, and Polk just blasted that one wide. Now to be put in front, and Pendleton again up to the task this evening. All sorts of things happening up in this broadcast booth tonight. Sooners and Broncos, of course, play both their games from this arena. So we got double camera crews, double broadcasts up here this evening. Sent in front and ripped wide by Wolk. Who popped that high. Sooners out to an early start here for the Broncos. Seeing if they can stave this off. Kagan threw it in front. It's met there and then swiveled out. It's going to be icing against the Broncos. Sent down by Hogan. Hogan snapped that one back off of Payne in the center circle. Now Hogan trying to wrap it. Goldstein able to cut it off, but from the wrong side of center, hit a stanchion. That about went in. There's Payne back to get it. He'll send it cross ice on Mondi, who's caught on a long change here. To the front for Goldstein. Now into the slot. Payne back at the point. Shot right on. Rebound. Cervantes up the wall. Tried to chip from the wrong side of center, but Redmond able to beat the icing against Goldstein. And there against Kagan. Now it's broken up by Stalzer, one of the seniors this evening. Cervantes. The blocker to the wall. It's Grayson Payne in the pipes tonight. Potentially too many men there for the Sooners, but they get away with it. Down in behind for Dubecki. Nicely reversed by Cervantes up the wall. Now it's handed in from the wrong side of center. Icing. No ice as Pendleton came out to play it. Now here's Stalzer on the wall. Bit of a rugby scrum on the far wall. Sykes in there. Payne in there. Trip down number 44, Glass. No call. There's Cervantes now. Trying to get it off the glass and out. Kept in by McDonald at the line. It's Guerra in there. Sykes calmly onto the stick of the captain, Dubecki. He'll loft it to center. McDonald had trouble with it. Now it's Guerra. Guerra, and tried to get it to Sykes in front. Hit Montz. The net came off, and now we'll have a whistle, and outside the line will be the faceoff. Broncos kind of first chance of the evening. Nothing doing though. And the faceoff will be outside. Down back at the Bronco line, where Sykes and Carlisle, I think, will take the face-off. One back to Holman. Now Sykes trying to get past Kagan. Runs into the linesman. Now it's back in down low for Doucette. Doucette met there by Carlisle and out to center now. And away come the Sooners. Long shot. Pendleton easily holds and covers. As I said on the intro, Broncos trying to complete the sweep of the Sooners. UCO a perfect 6-0. Their last 6 contests entering this play tonight. Shot, rebound to the wall, and it's front. Oh, and it's scrambled, still loose. 2 chances. And Pendleton, with some help from his D-men, keep it out. There's Bose now. Ripped up the wall, out. The Broncos survive. Bit of a push from the Sooners. Now it's Mondi trying to bang it in deep. He's sent back on the opposite wall. Now it's Bose. Turned that one back. Now it's up the wall again. Sent out this time by Mondi. That'll be icing against the Broncos. Broncos just 2 shots. They survive a bit of a scramble on that one. Right in front of the net. To the right of Pendleton, that face-off. Up the wall, Blaha into the slot. It's blocked by Mondi once, twice, rebound. Cleared out by Rebroker. Right back in though, and Bose. There to the far wall to try to get Goldstein off it. That'll be chipped out by Blaha. And now Kagan winds and pounds one, hits Bose. And now come the Broncos. Rebroker bouncing to Blaha with room, and he shot it wide. Blaha with a good look. Just ripped it on the far side. Past the post. Now in over the line comes Motts. He'll stop up. No support. And Cervantes, he will knock him off. And now back to Rieger. He'll send it in deep again. Now Cervantes against Payne. Puck bobbling a bit. Comes out to Stalzer. Nice play there by Rieger. And then he's getting knocked into by Redmond. Now Cervantes to the far corner. He'll change. Now Taylor trying to get it on Payne. Can't. And away comes DuPont. DuPont over the line. He'll shoot, nicely blocked in front. Now Redmond trying to dipsy doodle past DuPont. Kept in by Thompson. Kept in at the line by Taylor. Long shot, nicely saved to the corner by Payne. Now here's Blake. He'll get it out to center for Dubecki to reset it. Off the stick and in by Redmond. He'll change, and so will Thompson as Stalzer tries to apply pressure. Now it's Donachuk up the wall. Homan off the skate of Stalzer, and Taylor will have to try to hustle over to keep it in. Can't do it. Sykes up and into the roof. We'll have a whistle. So if you're just tuning in, 7 shots for the Sooners. They have the best chances so far. One on a scrambled play just in front of the net. Broncos 2 shots so far. Both point shots from the point. Not really troubling Payne so far this evening. Guerra nicely knocked his man off it. Now Homan runs into trouble and then got a big hit for his problem. Guerra A nice hit on McDonald. Here's Taylor. The wall. Guerra. Another nice hit on McDonald. Now it's Glass trying to get through the chaos. Holman in there against Taylor. Now Doucette up the wall. Gave Donachuk a bit of a business. Now it's Donachuk blocked. Montanelli up the wall. Hit off Sykes, I think, and he looks a little gingerly. Trying to get it out. Does. Gonna stay out there, though, and now Mondu. Back for it. With room to skate. He's gonna take the invite. Ripped on. Nice save. Pendleton. What a chance there for the Sooners. And he shuts that down. Of an excellent chance by Carlisle. Here's Fodrell down low. Trying to spin it loose up the wall. Nicely worked there from the Sooners. A really nice looking 3-on-2. They got the look they wanted. Now it's cross ice here to Mondi. Mondi trying to get by Goldstein. Can't do so. Broker, no one home. Didn't look. Now Mondu, nicely brought back by Broker after his error led to the chance. Excellent chance from the Sooners. But Cam Pendleton had the answer. Will be sent into the corner off a face-off. Cervantes in there. Stalzer. The wall. Thompson can't keep it in. And it'll be banged back in against to Dubecki's corner. Dubecki, Redmond. Glass now with it for the Sooners. A little stutter step. And then he tries to chip it in. Pendleton nicely to the corner. Cervantes tries to get it off Glass. Might have had a 2-on-1. Swearingen now. Popped out. Rieger. Redmond right on him, but into the center dot. Looking for Glass. Now be touched on for Redmond. Gets by Swearingen to the front. Lost control, but now up the wall for Stalzer. Becky gets a bit of a bump from Swearingen, way out at the point. Now knocked down into the forward spot is McDonald. Just gingerly chips it in. Now Struley, Payne, he's got Blake over here. On the far side, it's Blake, nicely back pressured by McDonald. Sooners so far definitely have the better chances. Maybe tipped to the corner now. Cervantes off the wall. Kept in at the line by Blake, and he'll feather it in deep. Looking for Payne. Big Cervantes in there. Payne now up the wall. And a one-time it ripped him. Deflected on the way in by Blake. Now it's Taylor to the far wall. They're going to battle in there. Shot from the point by Glass. He fanned on it, but he carries on. And there against Taylor, who stole it. Now Cervantes. Got a big chunk of Glass, and Payne nicely grabbed down at the line by the Sooner D-man. He'll right in, and he'll block. Shot! It's deflected aside by Taylor. Another shot by Glass this time. Deflected by Taylor. Bronco D-man been out there minute or so. Forwards have changed, so the Sykes line's out there fresh, but the D-men so far haven't been able to. There's Taylor now. Cervantes nicely deflected away to the corner. Now Goldstein right back down low for the Sooners. Doucette dodges one hit and then turned it over. Into the slot, it's loose. One shot, two. Nicely saved by Pendleton. Broncos' best player by far. Another shot. It's loose. Just to the side of the net. It's chaos in there. Goldstein, it's blocked by Guerra, and it gets out. Right back in deep. No ice. Carlisle able to win that battle. The Broncos sloppy so far this evening. Carson now at the point with room to walk. Right in behind, tipped in front. And Sykes can settle it. Finally gets it out for the Broncos. Don't know how the Sooners aren't up. Now here's Bose, heads up. Bose is blasted down by Goldstein. Blaha now, up to Mondi. Bose into the center. Hogan's wide open. Likes to go to Blaha. He'll try to get it in deep. Try to see if the Broncos can get something going. Rebroker into the corner. Taken away by Blaha. Taken away again. Blaha in there with Swearingen. Rebroker. Mondi off a body and behind. Hogan now trying to apply pressure. Bose is going to pinch down. Keep it in. Against Glass at the point. Rebroker. Nicely blocked on the way. Now it's Glass, Bose, and Mondu come together. No call. Mondu shaken up at the center dot. Swearingen now into the front. Pumped wide. Blaha gets a good chunk of Swearingen. It's worked up the wall. Number 27, Logan Motts. And he puts it out to center. Now Redman trying to apply pressure on DuPont. Thompson backhanded nicely out. Dubecki keeps it at the line. There's Cervantes down low. Now Redman. Redman stalls her in there, up the wall, kept in at the line to Becky. Cervantes into the middle. Thompson just fanned on it, had a chance and just couldn't collect it. Now Cervantes back in for the Broncos. Shot it to the front, no one home, but Thompson trying to get there first. Kept in at the line. Nope, not kept in at the line. They're going to call it offside. Broncos have to touch up here. Now it's chipped in by Motts, past Homan, but first to it is Thompson. Nicely onto the stick of Dubecki. Glove down at the line, center by Motts. Sooners got to tie up. Now Homan, not really giving his partner an option there. Ananda into the center across for McDonald. McDonald took the wrong route, and now Motts turns it right back in. We got a little bit of something going on down in the corner. Glass and Homan. Nothing major out of that little action. They're probably going to get coincidentals offsetting here. Both for a rough will be the call, as expected. Puck will be inside, I think, the Bronco line. Another big game over, if you're not tuned into that, tuned into us, we appreciate it. It's a big game over on ABC. Canada, USA. But if you're tuned into us instead of that, we appreciate it. Sooners and Broncos locked at 0. 4:45 left to go here in the first period. We'll skate 4-on-4 for 2 minutes or less. As Carson, Glass, and Bronco Redmond sit for 2 minutes, both for roughing. Here's Sykes, spun it up the wall. It's chipped in down low by Carlisle. Carlisle spun away from traffic. Put back in below. It's 4-on-4, but shot one-timer. Not much on it. Sykes trying to get away. Sykes has Taylor going to the net. Sykes to the middle. Hook down. Going to be a call against the Sooners. Clear as you like. Stick parallel into the body. And he'll sit for 2 for hooking. Good little rush there by Sykes. And Kagan will get the gate. All right, so 4-on-3. After that commotion, we're going to get Hogan into the dot against Payne. Payne snapped it back easy. Mondi, though, on his backhand, able to keep it in. Broncos going with 3 forwards. Blaha, Mondi. Trying to seam, nicely blocked by Payne, but Hogan nicely picked up, and we got a stick down. Shot, Mondi, rebound! Nice save by Payne. Oh, it's Mondi trying to one-time it, looking for Hogan maybe. They're going to cross and trade spots. Not the greatest of looks. Hogan ripped right on. Nice save by Payne. .32 ticks still to go. In this Bronco abbreviated 4-on-3. Hogan will stay out. Stalzer, Blaha, and Mondi. Another one back by Glass. Got to have that face-off if you're Hogan, but backhanded out by Swearingen. And 20 seconds left to go in this 4-on-3. Mondi trying to pile it up himself. Tries to stop up. Does. Sooners back off. Now Blaha walking it. Looking for Hogan. Blaha, seam, potentially open. Hogan threw it there. Hook down, no call. Payne. Going to be holding this stick here. Stalzer. Undisciplined penalty by the Bronco assistant captain. So 4-on-4, we will skate for 45. Cervantes cycled it back for Sykes. Sykes joined with Cervantes. Doucette turned over. Mondu. He's got a half break. Nicely knocked down by Sykes. What a play by the Bronco senior. Sykes up the wall. Doucette not able to connect and be pulled back in by Glass. Now Mondu. Shot, rebound, into the slot. Yanked down, but nothing doing. Now turned over again. And Sykes now. Trying to get it onto the stick of Dubecki. 3-on-3. Dubecki trying to pull it past Carlisle. Heads up. Mott's in there. Comes out. And one-timer. Doucette got a lot on it. It's nicely blocked to the corner by Payne. Now Mondu trying to rev up the gears. In front! Nicely saved, Pendleton. Now Taylor, he's got a little bit of a burst of speed, but it's Carlisle. You're a broker there. Could have caught a man with his head in his skates. It'd be 4-on-4, now 5-on-4 for the Sooners for 35. Skating out is Wolk. Now Wolk over the line. It's going to juke in behind. Up at the point for Kagan. Little sauce pass for Blake. Down low. Trying to get it to Glass off the bumper, but hit off the net. Not the cleanest of plays. And now it's Best. He'll shoot. Rebound. Covered up by Pendleton. Now it's Hogan in behind. Trying to one-touch it. Unable to. Now it's Mondi to Becky. Trying to just bang this in deep. Icing. Redmond could have maybe beat that out, but just didn't get to the hash mark. And we're all even now with only just 14 seconds left in this period. Carlisle won it back. And it shot up and off the stick of Stalzer into the netting. Now Mondi worked over. It's Carlisle down low. Trying to spin it in front off a stick. Mondu now. Blocked and into the corner. And we'll do it for an eventful first period. Sooners, the bulk of the good chances in that period. 2 in front. Hit off a body. And we'll be back for period number 2 here at the Edge. Hello and welcome back here inside the Edge in Edmond, Oklahoma. Gervis Johnson back with you for puck drop just around the corner. 0-0 our hockey game. 13 shots favor the Sooners, 8 for the Broncos. The scoreline that matters, 0-0 after 20 minutes of play. One in the other game. Canada, USA. Heard it was a good start to it. A couple of fights right off the opening faceoff. But if you're tuned in with us instead of that, or double watching, we appreciate you tuning in this evening for Sooners Broncos, Battle of I-35. Broncos trying to put a sweep on the season series and ruin OU's chances at a chance at nationals. That's what's on the line. It is 0-0. Period 2 coming your way. Up the wall. Sykes nicely defensively back for the Broncos. And Motts has to kind of reload it. Up to Carlisle, and he met hard by Sykes. Good jolt there from the Bronco centerman. Offside at the Sooner line. As Carlisle got dumped down and got it shot at him. One back by Sykes onto the stick of Dubecki. Cervantes trying to wing it in deep. Doucette turned it right over to Faudrell. And to bang that in deep. Cervantes lost his twig. Dubecki up the wall. Turned over. Mondu. Now Sykes for the Broncos. It's got Guerra charging in after it. Guerra and McDonald. Guerra met there by McDonald. Sykes in there. McDonald, Motts, and away comes Sykes with it. Up the wall. Carlisle nicely steals it. Now Sykes, shot, score! Oh, delayed penalty. He stole it off a trip. And Sam Sykes will head to the box. Not sure. I think Carlisle fell down, and Sykes able to capitalize, and he sniped it. But he's going to sit for 2. The goal will be waved off. And Sam Sykes will sit for 2 minutes or less for tripping. Here's Motts now. Right at the point, he'll bang that in behind. Bose ridden off it. Glass. Now Blake with it. Glass gonna turn out of there out of necessity. Up the wall. He'll play catch with Glass now up top for Kagan. Sooners pretty methodical here. Broncos just giving him on the outside. Easy save for Pendleton. No screen. No body in front. Easy pickings for the Broncos netminder. Now it's back at the point. Mondi in there. Thompson can't get it past Stalzer. And then whacked down by Stalzer. Thompson now applying the pressure. Won the battle with Payne and trying to pick the pieces up. Now it's Mondu for the Sooners to Best. Into the stick of Dubecki. Best stops up for Carlisle. Trying to leave it. Now Mondu in there. Mondu gonna wing it back to Payne. Payne at the point. One-timer, it's coming. And up and into the netting. Off the stick of Pendleton. Fodrell, he can really let it rip. Good save there by Pendleton. Fodrell, the leading point man for the Sooners. 15 goals to his name this season. He and Carlisle are the dangermen. 2 freshmen, actually, for the Sooners. Supply a good chunk of the offense for what they do offensively. Now it's back in there behind Holman, trying to battle with it. Unable to come up with it. It's funneled in front, and now we're going to get a whistle. Now it's Carlisle hit with Mondu. Sooner power play. Nope. Up into the netting. Sooner power play entered in to this weekend's action with a 21.6%, just about 22% on the season. Bronco penalty kill operating just at 80% so far. So we'll see who gets the better of who. Now it's Fodrell ducking in. Carlisle going to pull it. Try to get it past Dubecki. No, nothing doing. Bronco captain. Nicely done to block that. Now it's Wolk. He'll tip it in. Cervantes slow to pivot. Blake first to it for the Sooners. Off the bench now. Kagan down to a corner. No one home. Cervantes just going to ring it up the wall right under the stick of Sykes. We got 3. Delayed potentially. Cervantes. Sykes! Nice save by Payne. Off the right shoulder. Now Sykes trying to dart in front. Nets off. Nets off. Nothing coming from the official. No sign. That is. Now Sykes bangs into glass. As Blake first to it now for the Sooners. On from behind. Front. Nice save. Pendleton. He has been up to the task so far this evening. On a nice chance in front for Motts. Now Holman up the wall, Doucette. Gets past Kagan. That's not going to be icing as Kagan had a chance on it. Kagan now up the wall. Sykes, he's all over the place so far for the Broncos in this period. Offside at the line, no. Now they clear up. Now Belt's in there trying to get a piece of Taylor. The fourth line and Holman with Bells applying the pressure. Just going to swallow it up for his D-man to grab a new piece of lumber. Just 4 minutes gone here in the second. Sooners nothing, Broncos nothing. And now Mondi up the wall, a little bit of set play. Can Stalzer beat the ice? No, he's going to beat, yes, he's going to win the race. Good no call there from the linesman. Stalzer beat him to the hash. Now Stalzer trying to chip it in deep. Stalzer, another good chunk. Back at the point now for Redmond. Redmond down low. Redmond now. Mondi. Now sent in behind. Cross. Payne into the stick of DuPont. And it's going to be a hook against Bose. Easy hook, you'll see. DuPont. Not clear enough for the icing or the penalty shot. Now Carlisle back at the point for Payne. Now Doucette trying to wang it out of there. He's kind of on his belly. Becky will help him out and send it the length of the ice. That'll be put in behind by Payne. He's going to reload this. Up the wall. Best to Fodrell. Mondu will slide that down low. Best in there first against Cervantes. It pops out to Fodrell. Sooner leading scorer. Payne, Carlisle down low into the bumper. Nicely saved. And Best gets a little bit of a crack in the face for his trouble. Carlisle now into the face-off center. They're going to keep the same lineup out there for the Sooner power play. 1:11 left to go in the power play. 14 and some change left in the period. Here's Payne now, going to walk the line. For Carlisle, down low, looking for that bumper again to Best. Back door, nicely saved. Pendleton! Twice on Fodrell. Camden Pendleton. My, oh my, what a save. The puck is put down low, and that time instead of going to the bumper to Best, they slide it across to Fodrell and Pendleton. Excellent save, post to post. Keep this sucker knotted at 0. Here's Carlisle again. Lost the handle, now Mondi in there. Now they need 2 Broncos. Fodrell, still 45 left in his power play. Mondu. Down low, Carlisle. Payne's going to change. A tip in front by Best. And now Hogan will send it 200 feet. 25 seconds left to go in this power play. Broncos get some fresh legs out there. Stalzer, Thompson in there, and Wolk peels it out of the pile. Across to Fodrell, shot, rebound. Pendleton gathers and holds on. Camden Pendleton called upon fairly often in his power play. As they say, your netminder needs to be your best penalty killer. He has been so far. Now Thompson. Good win back. The wall. Stalzer had to get squeak by him. Motts turned it over. Now Glass on his knees. Stick handle around 2. Now the Broncos are up even now. Yanked down again. You're going to get another penalty against the Broncos. It's going to be Stalzer again. Sit for 2 minutes. The Broncos will be asked to play more shorthanded, fighting, playing with fire a little bit, as the Sooners had a really good chance on the last power play, but that first unit that was out there, pretty much the 2 minutes of it, it's going to be on the bench this time. It's in front, backhanded, nicely blocked by Dubecki. Trying to ride the challenge there of Blake. in there now, Dubecki. Might need 2 in there. Dubecki, the captain, trying to keep the Sooners at bay. Now it's Kagan. Shot, rescore! Porter Wolk on the power play, and it's 1-0 Sooners. Pendleton didn't see it, ripped it from the point. No chance for Pendleton. Can't stop what you can't see. And the Sooners take the lead. Just a seeing eye wrister. From Wolk. They take the lead. Swearingen. Carlisle into the center off of Fodrell. Fodrell had Bose twisted into a pretzel there. Now Hogan skates it away. Trying to bang it in deep. Rebroker, no ice. Rebroker back to it first. Fodrell trying to pick up a little bit of a cherry pick there. Sooner point guy. Mondi backhanded in. See if the Broncos can get something going on the forecheck here. Haven't been able to keep the puck in the Sooner end at all. And they got a 3-on-2. Mondu, Carlisle, Fodrell. Not the greatest executed 3-on-2. Couple tired bodies for the Sooners, and away comes Doucette now into a cul-de-sac. Took a little bit of a cross-check from Swearingen, but he carries on. After Sykes and Guerra need to get something going here. Homan. Blake trying to buckle in. Nice save, Pendleton. Another good save from the Bronco netminder. Pendleton has been called upon often in this one. 21 shots so far. Just 10 for the Sooners against their netminder. That's Sykes and Payne. One back by Payne. Kagan through a screen and nicely saved Pendleton. Payne looking for the tip in front. Pendleton square to it though, able to smother it. Now Kagan shot. Pendleton easy. Into the glove. $11 minutes left to go. Second period. Sooners 1, Broncos nothing. Blake met there by Sykes. Broncos centerman. It's been a thorn in the side. Sooners tonight. Him and Pendleton been the best players, I would say, for the Sooners, or for the Broncos so far. Set. An open wing going home. Guerra came across to help out. Sykes trying to create a bit of a turnover there. Now he does. Set. Got a little help from Sykes. Tried to keep it in. Right back the other way, though, come the Sooners. DuPont. Nice stick lift from Guerra, but it comes out. And Payne with a ripper. Right in the slot. Got a good chunk of that. Payne. No one in front for the Broncos to take that away. Here's Guerra now. 2-on-1 maybe for the Broncos. Guerra to the front. Scores! Zach Guerra gets him on the board. 1-1. Zach Guerra drives it to the net. And he ties this puppy at 1. . Great play by the Bronco. Big man, Zach Guerra, just took it to the paint with authority and banged it in. We're knotted here at one. Best able to get by Thompson. And then now Wolk carries on. And then Redmond now, Wolk, back down low, Best. Becky down there, Thompson mucking it up. He's gonna pull it out of there. Guerra. Becky, that's pinned in there pretty good. Referee asking him to move it. Now it comes loose. Stalzer. Ooh. Cervantes actually broke that up. He's got, oh, and then he took a helmet shot off the freaking throat. Right into the old noggin. I think it might have hit him in the chin. Cervantes definitely felt that one. So knotted at one, past the midway mark. Second period, 8:56 remain in this second period. McDonald trying to get by Swearingen, nothing doing, but Ananda trying to get in there. Payne gets by Bose. Ananda's in there, McDonald's in there, banged it through. Fodrell trying to take advantage of a fourth line shift here from the Broncos. Coach Hostavecki didn't like that, so he quickly gets his fourth line off in favor of Hogan's line. As the Sooners had their big line out there. Carlisle, Fodrell, and Mondu. Coach didn't like the way that was shaping up. Now it's Hogan. Now the Broncos maybe got a 3-on-2 for them. Nice stick by Goldstein. It's sent up here to Mondi. Now Blaha with room to wheel. He'll chip and charge, trying to get it in deep. Rebroker in there, heavy. Chucked it up the wall. Now Blaha, Rebroker. Oh, he had Mondi going back door. Turned over at the Sooner line. It's going to be lofted here nicely onto the stick of Mondu. Now it's Carlisle ducking inside. He scores! Owen Carlisle. Fancy backhand, forehand, snipe. And it's 2-1 Sooners. Excellent out by Kagan. That lofted pass onto Mondu. Had Mondi backpedaling. And by then, Carlisle was able to steal in and go backhand, forehand, and then pick this corner. Up over the glove hand to Pendleton. Great goal from the Sooners and a 2-1 Sooner lead. Now Sykes into the Sooner end, trying to reply are the Broncos. Nets off. Now Motts gets into it with Guerra. Eight minutes left in this second period. Sykes into the dot against Wolk. He's got a goal for the Sooners tonight. Shot. Taylor nicely blocked. And away comes Wolk with a head of steam. Homan didn't get much on that. Kind of just give it to nobody. Pullman now. Up the wall, Guerra. Under the skates of Sykes. Sykes will chip it in. A little bit of a high stick. No call. That one against McDonald. Now Sykes' shot easily covered by Payne. Couple of Broncos keeled over. Looks like a couple of shots into the throat area. Payne making sure the Broncos know. Running his mouth pretty good. Now it's Thompson into the center dot. Shot, rebound. Stalzer had his stick kind of tied up. Off the side of the net into the netting. 7:20 remaining in the second. 2-1 Sooners off a goal from Carlisle that broke it open. And DuPont nicely won back. One thing the Sooners have done and dominated the Broncos in the face-off center tonight. Broncos haven't been able, I don't think, to my knowledge, to win maybe more than a handful of draws. It's something that if you don't have the puck when you get the face-off dot, it's hard to get back. Just an underrated part of the game. It's the face-off center. DuPont. It's loose and behind. And it'll be peeled out of there. There's going to be another penalty coming against Dubecki. Broncos taking a lot of penalties tonight. And that, I think, being their 5th of the evening. You keep playing with some fire here. It's going to catch up to you. Sooners with another chance on the power play to extend their lead now. Almost double the shots in favor of the Sooners, 23-12, and double the scoreline. 2-1 our score here, 6:43 remaining. Payne, Glass, Woltz, shot off a stick-a-doo set into the corner. Woltz, he scored from about that spot early in this period. Trying to work it to him. Kagan, he's going to try to walk the line. Going to hand it to him. He'll shoot off a body. This time it's Doucette in the lane. .6:19, 1:37 power play time. And then it banged down. This time by Mondi. Now Glass. Room to wheel. Wolf will stop up and set it. Broncos very passive on their penalty kill. One of the things that is unlike the Bronco team is a passive penalty kill, but they have been this year. It's one of those things. Just hasn't been right this season. Leads to where the Broncos are in the standings and why they won't be going to nationals this season. In front and banged in off a stick. Can't get it by Kagan, who came over to help out his teammate. Now Sykes trying to peel it out of there. Met down by, I think that Glass. Shot, ooh, off a body of Bose. And then flailing as Mondi broke the twig of Glass. Now other Glass in there, Mondi. Pulled out of there by Mondu into the center. Trying to find Wolk. He'll spin and shoot it off a body into the netting. And for the crowd, that's a souvenir. Under 5 as we tick inside the second. Sooners now hold a 2-1 shot advantage and a 2-1 score advantage. Three-quarters of the way through this period. Shot, Fondrell didn't get much on it. All even are the Broncos now. It'll be icing, no, off a skate, they're gonna wave it off. Gonna be sent down for Laha to charge. Andre gonna try to regain that. Tolman off his stick, turned it over. Mondu trying to get by Taylor. In front, Carlisle! And the net comes off. They can change because he's knocked in by a Sooner. Still 1-1, USA Canada. Here's Bells now in behind. Work that out to the corner. Kagan. Now Cervantes off the wall into the middle. 2-on-1 come the Broncos. Hogan, he'll shoot, rebound. Nicely saved, Payne. No rebound where Blaha could do anything about it, and then offside at the Bronco line. Good chance for the Broncos, but a rebound that Blaha can't get. Hogan tried the far pad pass. Shot you intentionally try to make sure it gets only to the pad, so the goaltender just kicks it out to your teammate. Just kicked it out to the center instead of the spot he wanted it. And Cervantes turned over. Now Best. Best will pull and rip one. And he ripped that wide. Room to scamper. Now to Becky. It's got Guerra. Guerra on a break. It's Zach Guerra to the backhand. Nicely shut down by Payne. Now to Becky. Knocked away from him. Zach Guerra. A good chance to tie the hockey game. Bronco bench thought there might have been too many men, but yanked out of there in the corner. Now Sykes. It's kind of pulled down. Now they wrestle for it in the corner. Sykes in there. Dubecki in there. DuPont in there. Blake. Dubecki trying to peel it out of the backhand. And it's chiseled out by Blake. Now Blake, Dubecki, he's just going to try to flip it out. Got a bit of an elbow for his trouble to the forehead. And then Guerra will pound it back in deep for the Broncos. Dubecki able to get to the bench. Doucette tried to pull it out of there, but now he's got a Carlisle in his sights. Set stops up. It's in the feet. Backhand! Redmond, another nice save by Payne, who's been tested off into the netting. Nice save on Redmond's backhander. Thompson into the face-off dot against Motts. Thompson gave Mott a bit of a shoulder for his trouble. Now he'll send it in deep. Broncos had to tag up momentarily. Now it's Thompson. Nicely onto the stick of Rebroker, but he turned it over. Now Fodrell into the skate. Fodrell off the post. And they wave it off. Clanged it off the iron. And then right into the legs of Pendleton. He's grateful for that post. In behind him, Carlisle might have had two. Now it's at the point for Kagan. And Holman knocks over Fodrell. There he is again. Carlisle now. Shot, rebound. Sorry, that's Kagan, not Carlisle. Holman going home. One touched on for Carlisle now. Carlisle, stop up, rebound. Another nice save. Pendleton. Holman can't get it out of there. Taylor now. Carlisle. Hogan. And then now Holman back for it. To an open wing. Chipped up. Blaha. Holman now. Holman. He's sent back Pendleton. He'll scoop it out. And then sent right back onto Rebroker's stick. Goldstein to the backhand. Wall here for Glass. Glass with a head of steam, and he shoots. Nice save. Another nice save, Pendleton. Carlisle, Fodrell, shot, hit Sykes, good block. Hoisted out of there, but that will do it for this period. Sooners 2, Broncos 1 here at the end of 2 periods of play. We'll be back for the 3rd period at the Edge. This is Broncos Hockey Live. Welcome back here in the Edge. Period number 3. We're underway. Broncos 1, Sooners 2. Sooners hold a pretty lengthy score advantage. Or shot advantage, sorry. Will be sent in deep. Now it'll be sent across. Right on to Pendleton. He wanted to move it, but had to smother. And Fodrell will head to the bench after the long shoot-in. Sykes into the draw. Posing him Glass on the other side. Glass cut through there. Nice save. Sykes and Glass again here. 2 number 12s. Best will trying to spin and shoot it. Another save off that face-off by Pendleton. We'll have to redo it again. See if we can get it right the third time. Glass and now Doucette into this one. Doucette won it this time, and away skates Guerra. Guerra will chip and go after it. In there against Best. Created a turnover. Then it ran into a Sooner. Now Doucette in there, trying to spin it loose. Wedged it out. Now Guerra. Nobody there for the Sooners. Onto the stick of Bose. Oh, he gambled and won. In the middle for Sykes. Can't hit. Now Monty had to use his glove there and didn't. So now he has to retreat and reset it. He'll stop up, find Guerra. Tried to pass that in front to Sykes, but it was caught off by a Sooner and put out back into center now. And Broncos will change. Payne, wrong side of the red line. Could have been icing still, but Taylor goes back for it against Blake. Now Stalzer up the wall. They're going to battle for it along that far side. It's going to be lofted out. Is there enough for icing? No, they wave it off. McDonald back for it. Stalzer kept in at the line momentarily. Now it comes out. And now Redmond disrupting. Now Thompson got a big chunk of Motts there, and Taylor to an open wing, nobody home. And then Kagan stole it and just feathers it in deep. Oh, Pendleton taken down. That's going to be a penalty. He got upended. Sooner player is going to head to the bench. It's going to be 2 minutes for interference. No, they're going to just call it tripping. Belts. Now the big line of the Broncos will come out. It's going to be off a high stick. Hit Guerra as he was yanked down. So the Broncos will have to redo this at center. It's going to be Doucette to take the draw. It seems like he might have better success against Glass, so they're going to Put him in the dot instead of Sykes. Back for Dubecki, and Broncos now chance to get the power play and go up a goal. I don't know if they will or not. They need one. It's going to be sent to this far side for Payne and room, and he'll send it 200 feet. Now it's Doucette winding it up. Doucette back for Sykes. It's laid offside. Sykes didn't get that cleanly, and Bronco first unit, abysmal. One of their worst in recent memory. Can't get set up. Can't generate anything. Hogan now, fanned on it. Easy pickings. Mondu. Now Dubecki trying to get something going. Bronco captain. Rebroker now. Down low for Hogan. Too hard. Past him for Dubecki. He just onto the stick of a Sooner, and it's iced. Poor execution here from the Broncos. Now it's ripped in there. Thompson on the wrong end of that hit. Now Mondi through a screen. Thompson going home. Iced down by the Sooners. Broncos haven't even gotten close to a shot. I know I'm negative here, but needed this one. Now Payne turns it over. Glass shot, rebound. Pendleton into the slot. Gathers. Able to cover and hold on. Was the Bronco netminder. Broncos needed another body out there, so Rebroker jumps out. The Broncos' fourth line, now McDonald for Rebroker. Nothing doing there. Pushed in by a Sooner. Now Wolk will rip it in. McDonald turned it over. Shot, Best. Nice shot. Just wide, though. That far corner. 14:38 left to go in the third. Broncos 1, Sooners 2. McDonald turned it over. Now Blake shot off a stick of Taylor. Homan in there against Blake. Taylor. Now it's turned over for Guerra. He'll chip and go. Kagan couldn't hold him up. Now it's Guerra. Swing it in behind for Sykes. Hit the official. Sykes trying to dart away. Doucette. Back at the point. Cervantes. He'll shoot. Scores! Cervantes from the point. 2-2. Andrew Cervantes off a nice feed. He picks the far side. And it's knotted up. Oh, Thompson to the backhand. Trying to feather it in front. Just about. Got it onto the stick. Dubecki. Ooh, off the body of Stalzer. That one might have hurt. That one might have been labeled. Nice pass from Sykes to set it up. Cervantes used that big slap shot of his. Tied it up. Now Thompson, little turnover. DuPont, shot. Rising into the netting off the stick of Dubecki. So Cervantes puts the Broncos on the board with their second. Now twisting back to the backhand and Glass. Nicely shut down by the right pad of Pendleton. Chopped back in by Kagan. He's got Best right on him. Far side here to Rebroker. Nicely onto the stick of him. The off a body into the Sooner bench. Face off inside. The left side of Payne. Hogan now into the face-off center. Can he get this out? They try on that far side now. Blaha creates a turnover. Hogan couldn't come up with a puck. Now skating wrong side of center. McDonald, no ice. Gets the benefit of the doubt there. Bose pinched down and crunched. Motts got the wrong end of that one. Turnover. Shot. Guerra loose. Now far side to Set. Trying to push and go. 3-on-2 potentially. Turned it over. Comes out. Now Taylor ambles over and puts it in deep. Now turned over. Holman. He'll shoot. Easy pickings for Payne, and he'll cover. "12 minutes left in this hockey game. Thompson, Stalzer, Redman in there. Broncos gone with, by and large, 3 lines that kind of sawed the bench off. I haven't seen the 4th line in quite a while. Thompson now from the draw. Redman in there. Stalzer comes out and then it's pumped into the wall. Have a face-off just to the right side of Payne. Stalzer shot! Ooh, and it handcuffed him. Just about got through him. Holman now bangs it back in against Swearingen. We tick inside 11 and a half left in this hockey game. Thompson, nice turnover. Shoots it back in deep for Redman to go after. Redman creates the turnover to Thompson. He couldn't grab it though, and now it's skate and out by Carlisle. Carlisle trying to get that return pass. Nicely ambled over by Holman. Now Motts will shoot in off of Mondu. Now Taylor. Taylor. He's got Holman for company. Stalzer, nobody home over here. It's going to be no. Oh, it is going to be icing. All right, the 4th line's going to get a shift here. Ananda, Stalzer, and Redman. Big one for this line. Glass out there for the draw, and against Ananda. The Malaysian-born Ananda. Shot wide. Stalzer trying to get over and help it out. Does. And it's sent in on a little bouncer. Taylor. Trying to spin it up the wall. Glass. Held it in momentarily. Now clubbed out of there by Dubecki. Right onto the stick of McDonald, looking across. Off a body. Right onto Payne, and he looked a little bit jittery with it, but he able to move it to Glass. Glass into the center circle. Now Ananda with it. Up the wall, McDonald. Gotta grab that. Gets it deep. Ananda's gonna change, and out comes Homan. He's got Rebroker. And McDonald still out there. Cervantes pinched down in front. Comes back to Hogan. Blocked. Dubecki. Shot. McDonald's got to change now. Too long of a shift. Telegraphed by Cervantes for Payne now. DuPont. DuPont's going to shoot, and he missed it wide. McDonald comes in. Popped down low. Kept in at the line nicely by Motz. Now Guerra trying to get it to center. DuPont picked its pocket. Now it's Motz. Shoots! Oh, and a bit of a pinball. Guerra. Dubecki all by himself. Trying to get him behind. Sykes! Oh, he stole it. Couldn't do anything with it. Nets off. Nets off. Now they get the whistle. No change for the Sooners. Gonna let them change, I guess. Inside 9 minutes now, 8:58 left in this third. 2-2 our score line. This is Curtis Johnson here at the edge. Oh, now we got an odd man rush. It's Best pulled down. Will not be a penalty shot. It's going to be a trip. Bad angle. Didn't have the full complement. It's going to be a trip. 2 minutes tripping for Frank Mondi. Bad turnover at the Sooner line. And Mondi had to backpedal quickly. Not quickly enough. Took him down. Big chance here for the Sooners. Best! Nice block. Bose. The Bronco senior had a chance to get it out, but they didn't. Now it's saucered back for Fodrell. Stalzer trying to give pressure. Bose went low to try to deflect it. Now it's Mondu. They're looking for that seam. He'll shoot. Rebound. None. Pendleton right into the glove. He covers. Eight minutes remain in this third period. 2-2 the score. 1:28 on the power play for the Sooners. Sykes couldn't come out with it. Now Redmond comes kept in at the line nicely by Fodrell. Thought that might be out. Cervantes using that long stick of his in that reach. Mondu. Payne. Trying to get it through the seam right there. There it is. Fodrell. Shot. Oh, and he hit the post. And for score! Benjamin Mondu picks up the pieces. And it's 3-2 Sooners. Must have if you're a Sooner fan. Let's say the 19th ranked Sooners. This is their season here. They want to get to nationals. They got to remain at least. Need help probably along the way. It's going to be sent up here now. Stalzer. Holman now. Can they get it down low? Oh. Holman sent down deep by Taylor. Now pounded in deep by a Sooner. Wolk. Now Guerra trying to cut through. Doesn't get it through the Sooner body. Oh, Mondi bows to a backhand where Doucette will rim it in deep for Guerra. Mondi off the skate of Goldstein. Now Sykes yanked down. No call as he tripped and fell over. Now pump back in deep. Sykes need this line again here. Here are the Broncos. Guerra's a little winded, and that might be a breakaway. Best on the breakaway. Best to the backhand! Pendleton keeps the Broncos in it. OU with a great chance to take the lead. Now Redmond. And got a yank down by Doucette. Doucette's going to sit. 2 for roughing. So Carlisle into the face-off center against Hogan. 5.5 to go for these Broncos. See if they can get one. And the Sooners, you got a good chance here to put this puppy on ice. Now Payne at the point. Fodro, one-timer, and he ripped it high. Good save. I think maybe Pendleton got a piece of that off the shoulder. Now Cervantes in there. Can't get it out. Payne. Rebound. Still loose. Cleared out of there by Stalzer. 2-on-2 they go. Stalzer to the back post goes to Becky. He got hooked down. Or at the very least sold it well. He's going to get called Fodrell for hooking. Nice play by Dubecki to go back to that back post. .4:59 remain here in the third. 4-on-4 for 1:17. As we couple of Broncos and a Sooner in the box apiece. Now Sykes in there. Guerra's got to poke it loose. And then Sykes got worked over. Best shot, nothing, or not much on it, sorry. Nothing on it. Just a little less than he'd like, probably. Here's Sykes now. He got time to wheel. All by himself, really, so he'll peel back as waits for his line mates to change. We'll give it to Hogan. Hogan, or Broker jumps out. And Bose, now Hogan. Wheeling in by himself to the wall. In behind the net. Nicely cut off by Kagan. Mondi. 15 seconds, sorry. On the Bronco penalty. Sooners are just gonna try to kill some extra seconds here. Now Wolk ran into a bit of trouble, but worked out. Sent in deep by Motts. All even now. Broncos back on the power play off the net. Now creeping inside 3.5 minutes. Can the Broncos get one in a 4x6 here? 3.5 to go. Sooners 3, Broncos 2. Broncos trying to play ultimate spoiler. Nothing left for their season after tonight. Ranked 31, they will not be headed to nationals, but Sooners might. Ranked 19 entering play. I don't know if that's entering the weekend, which it could be, so you'd have to think they got to have this one after dropping last night against these same Broncos. 3 minutes, 3 seconds on the penalty. Swearingen. All even. Now we got a 2-on-1. Doucette's got to hurry with Payne. Doucette scores! Payne. Nate Payne on a partial break, and he sniped it. Payne with 2:51. That should put the icing on the top of this thing. Cross here to Holman. They'll send it in deep. Thompson after it. Ripped up the wall. It's Redmond now. Can he get something going? Shot in. Stalzer. There's Payne, a goal scorer. Flipped out. Onto the stick of Taylor Glass. Blake with Holman now. Won that battle. Still with it. Underneath him. They're going to let him get it up. Now here's Stalzer. Open wing. Nobody home, but Redmond trying to get there first. Swearingen. Pulled him back. Now Hogan. Hogan backhands it in. And 1:55. Broncos need 2 now. A Broker. Off the glass and out. No ice as Mondi goes back for it. Now Hogan. Sent in deep. Now it's Fodrell. He shot. Nice save by Pendleton. Hogan to the wall. A Broker. Nobody home. Now it's Bose all by himself. He's going to try to chip and go. Brad Bose, look at him go. Final minute. In front. It's loose. And then they got wailed into. Mondu, who's in there? We got a bunch of action in there. Doucette, Mondu going at it. Bo's in that pile for a second. He pulled it hard to the crease. There he is. He's down there somewhere. Bronco number 9. 59.4 to go. Long wait here, not sure what for. It's getting a little heated down here. All right. It's all said and done there. A couple of chirps flying both ways. Hogan into the dot. Waha's in there up the point now. They got an empty net. Payne's going to ice it. Scores. Payne is going to finish it off. Thompson in there now against Glass. 5-2 is the score. Dubecki, Belts. Belts get belted. Heads up. You're gonna get an extra now. Little Redmond action. Thompson, Taylor. Thompson and Swearingen are going at it. And we got a goalie fight. There we go. Pendleton. The goaltenders are going at it. Pendleton and Payne. Payne's handed some rights. Pendleton some rights. Fight night in Edmond. We got Redmond in there with Moncelli, Belts, Thompson. Holy jumping. We went line brawling. Stalzer. We're going to get a goaltending change. Welcome to the Battle of OU UCO. Tempers flaring over in this one. Ends in a line brawl. Stalzer, Poltz. Mayhem here. Jets of UCO ringing around. Goalie fight. A line brawl. It's good. Now it's getting a little hostile down below. Officials will try to sort this out. Bit of madness. So let's see how the officials sort all out this. Madness. Broncos got 6 out there still. And netminders went at it. See how they sort all this business out. Not entirely sure. Now let's see what we got cooking. Looks like we're going to send out Glass for a broker, Bose. Let's see. See what happens again here. Set Glass. Maybe again. Let's see. Do set. Boom! Rebroker again. Maybe again. Blake, Rebroker. Just the 2 so far. Do set. Trying to get involved with 1. Now it's Blake Bose.
I thought some of you guys had class. Do you guys?
It's boiled up now into the broadcast booth. See if they just run the clock here. It is boiled over, to say the least. 4 fights. It might be actually up to 6. I'm not an official. If it were me, I'd just run the clock off. Just bleed this puppy down. We'll see, though. Maybe not. McDonald, Glass. Now Hogan and Glass into the face-off dot. 26 seconds left to go. Blaha gets involved. Another one. And another one. Blaha and Glass. Now Blaha is going to be escorted away. There we go. Sooners 5, Broncos 2. Here at the edge. Guess they're going to have them shake hands too. That seems a poor choice. They're going to do it. Nope, they're not going to let them. Broncos being told to leave the ice first. Captain Dubecki. Right, amicable shakes on the round. Here we go. So at the end of a fun one, I've just been in disbelief a little bit here up in the booth, what's been happening beside me. But Broncos 5, or Sooners 5, Broncos 2. Thank you for another season of Broncos hockey. Thank you tuned in this evening and tuned in all season long. For my producer, this is Carson Smith, my producer. This is Curtis Johnson signing off for another season of Broncos hockey. We'll be back again next year. Stay safe. We'll see you on the other side.